Oh. Sometime.
Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jay, Smike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks,
man,
mate.
Thanks, man. Had the fire on over the weekend, flowers. I didn't tell you about that.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh, so they've let you use it.
Yeah, they cleaned them out. And so we didn't have a spark guard,
Oh, yes, okay.
screen bastards, or any of the tools.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Your poker.
A poker and a stoker and some claws, etc., etc. But those all turned up today, so that's good. And God, it was good. It's a good fire, man.
Yeah.
It's. I was a bit concerned it'll be, well, they would be. I don't know about the other one, but it'll be one of those ones where the heat goes straight up the chimney.
Yeah, sure.
You know how you can see the fire, but there's no heat off the fire. It's just the heat's going straight up the chimney.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Up the chimney.
But it's not one of those. The heat comes out of the chimney.
Radiates out.
And it's fucking good. But what you notice, of course, is that you can't control the heat, can you?
Sure.
It's either stinking, it's not hot enough.
Yeah.
You're somewhere in between.
Well, funnily enough, my wife actually said to me on Sunday, "Do you miss the fire?"
Oh.
Because as you know, love a fire. And I miss the spectacle of it.
Yes.
But actually, the heat pump is so much better at keeping the house warm.
Right, great.
Because the fire would radiate out about 2 or 3 meters and then die and get sucked up in all the holes in our...
frozen to bit.
Yeah, totally. But the old heat pump just keeps on pumping.
It keeps on pumping, baby. We've got 2 living areas at our joint.
Yes.
And so that goes. This is how it goes, Keezy. You ready for this, man?
Oh, yeah.
Goes kitchen, then it goes a living area that has a fireplace in it,
Yes.
which my wife thought would make a perfect dining room. Remember that dining room table?
Yeah, the $5,000 one.
The ivory one.
God, yeah, got ivory legs and that. And then there's the lounge, which is bigger, which has got the TV and shit in it. And I said, look, I feel like this one that's closer to the kitchen makes more sense because then we can that's where the heat pump is, number one.
Sure.
Then it's close to the kitchen. And we're very rarely going to use the dining table. So why don't we make the other room the dining room, and then we can just close it off, until we sort of need it.
Sure.
No.
Where's the other fire?
In the lounge. So there's lounge and a dining room. There's one in the dining room, one in the lounge.
Right, okay.
So you have to
Side by
light
side.
both.
Don't have to.
How would you guys feel about having one in your bedroom?
I would never use it. I just don't think you're in there long enough.
I had a mate.
A
We've got an
fireplace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had a bedroom before that's got a fireplace in it, but
Yes.
I never lit it.
Who shall remain nameless?
Johnny Bruff.
No.
Brendan Lovegrove.
No, you'll never guess who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Lee Hart.
But she would say,
Bullshit.
because
Bullshit.
they had a fireplace in their bedroom,
Judith Collins.
and when
Helen Clark.
said partner lit said fire in the bedroom,
Yeah, it was on.
it was always a signal that, a bit of the
You're going to
old...
be getting it.
Well, I've never had love making in front of the fire, man.
Keezy.
Yeah, man. So good. Love making in front of the fire. You done it?
You wouldn't want that?
No,
Yes,
I've
I
never
have.
done it
Definitely I have. Many times.
Don't know if I have.
because
I don't think. Well, I've never had a fireplace.
the only place with a fire is my parents' house in Tauranga. I'm not about to make love. And,
Well,
You
that was the first time I did it.
what?
Made love in front of a fire
Whereabouts was that?
at your parents' house.
Oh, who are you making love with?
There's none of your business, Keezy.
You mind your bloody business.
It's a
you
bit
sick
personal,
bastard.
man.
Well, you're making, you're saying it was at my house. I just think I deserve to know who you're making love with.
Well, it's not your house. It's Ron and Don's house. No, hang on. Mon and Don's house.
What did you say, Ron?
Ron and Don.
Ron and Don.
So that night it was Ron.
The two Ronnies.
The two Ronnies. Yeah, I definitely have made love in front of a fire.
How hot? How hot was it?
Oh, we weren't too close,
Yeah, good.
but I mean, on many different occasions.
Anyway, the end of my story is that my
Yes,
wife,
she said no.
my mum turned up. Yeah, and mum suggested the same thing that I had suggested. What a good idea! What a good idea that is. Yeah.
Marge.
So now we'll be swapping that around.
You
Right.
should tell Marge to tell your wife that she hates the headboard.
That's still sitting in the hallway.
You know,
by the way.
there's nothing that wives love more than advice from mother-in-laws.
Oh, to be fair, from anybody except you, the
Yes.
husband. Yeah. Although on the weekend, this is another thing I did, and we didn't talk about it on the show. I was doing some renovating. I did some renovating outside, and water blasted the house, and water blasted the tiles. We've got like a patio with huge pavers.
Yes.
And didn't realise how fucking disgusting and filthy they were until we water blasted them.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And my wife was loving the fact that I was doing some work outside.
Sure.
She hasn't looked at me like that in years.
I
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
There's something
man.
about it.
Totally.
I love it.
It's like when I chop wood.
When you get wood.
When I get wood and I chop it up.
Is that what you call it?
And I'm just wearing my shorty shorts.
Are you using a guillotine?
Bloody wood splintering all over the
Fucking
place
wood,
there,
fuck's
Keezy.
sake.
My wife comes out with a cool glass of lemonade,
Lemonade.
goes back inside, put the fire on,
Inside.
puts the fire on, Moogie. You know what?
fire.
Hey, Keezy, you know what I'm
Puts the
saying about her putting the fire on?
on?
I thought you didn't have a fire.
Puts the heat pump on.
Back on the day when we did, and I was chopping wood and stuff, we did.
Puts
Yeah,
the-
true.
Chopping wood and then putting the heat pump on.
Yeah.
The Horaki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Horaki. The Horaki Big Show podcast.
But the heat pump's great, man. I am loving it. It's really good.
Yeah, it's
For
a
the fir-
shame. I
for
was
the
really
first
hoping that would be
time-
a disaster.
You know, our house is warm.
Oh, kia ora, kia ora.
Kia ora.
And
It
you've
is
had your
nice.
first power bill, haven't you?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
And it was fully for that month that we had it. And it was an actual reading.
Yeah.
So,
$500, not bad.
nah, man. 230.
All good.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's
three
not
of you.
bad.
But like you, I sit back suspiciously and go,
Yes.
I'm just waiting for the next one that's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, the next one.
what's
Yeah.
your power bill, Keezy?
I think it's like 200 every 6 weeks or something.
No, it's a month. It's monthly, isn't it?
Yes.
No. It depends who your thing is. Whereas we're on one where you top up $200 at a time.
Oh, you top it up.
Oh, you got one of those meters.
Lucy does it. I don't do it. But you top up your account $200 at a time, and then it chips away at it. But then there's a free hour. Like you can select your free hour of power every day, and blah blah blah.
We've got a. Are you with
Interesting.
And so
Electric Kiwi? Who are
we
you
top up
with?
every 6 weeks or so. I don't know. Maybe it's Electric Kiwi, the free hour of power, and
Yeah.
you pick when you want to use it.
Yeah, well, we've got a new one. We're with somebody else now.
I think we're
And
gonna change.
You can have you'll get free power on the weekend between 9 and 5. So we're just turning every light in the house on.
Yeah.
Do you trust
We're
that shit, though?
blasting do I trust it? Yes, because it's not.
You can
It's
see
not
it.
1310, and I'm not scared of ghosts. It's yeah, I do trust it.
Yeah, I just, these deals that they have and they go, oh, yeah, free power from blah, bullshit. They'll still fucking charge you.
Yeah,
They'll
right.
just put it somewhere else.
Well, when we first joined this thing that we're on, Lucy was every day would pick the hour of power, be like, when do we put the dishwasher or whatever it might be?
Yeah, we were like that.
Select that hour. But and it's great, and you save a shitload of money, except you eventually can't be fucked doing it. And then you stop doing it, and then you're just on their power plan. So we need to switch to one that doesn't
But you
involve
guys
us doing stuff.
You guys don't shower separately, though, eh?
What do you mean shower separately?
I mean, you shower together to save.
Well, doesn't
Power.
everyone
Save
shower
power.
together? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, not in my house, no.
Oh, really?
Do you? You don't shower with your wife, do you, Mogi?
Nah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, no, we shower together. Because then who washes your back?
Nobody.
You got a dirty back.
You wash your back.
Well, we
Oh yeah.
know that you don't
Hey.
put any soap on your body at all, Jace.
Very, very fond of the sandalwood and coconut liquid
Were
soap.
you ever an Imperial leather man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
How good was that?
I was even a brute man for a while.
I'm
Yeah.
a brute man now.
I'm a brute man.
I sort of grew out of it, though.
Yeah, well, because my granddad was a
it's for
brute man.
losers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It reminds me of him.
It's all the old fellas. Brute.
Yeah, I like that.
Brute aftershave, brute soap.
That's what I got for Christmas once off a mate's family. I was
Brute.
staying with them, and they gave me was the aftershave, the eau de toilette that was
I love that.
highly flammable.
Yes.
The stick aftershave, the spray deodorant. It was a Christmas pack.
I
So I kept it and I gave it back to the father the following Christmas.
Excellent. I think I got that same pack one year, Mogi.
Yeah. Pretty
I
cool.
know the one you mean.
Pretty
with,
cool.
With the stick, etc.
Yes.
I love the aftershave. It burns like a motherfucker.
It's definitely going to kill you.
It's so good.
I used to. I'm trying to remember who used to give me soap on a ropes.
Oh, yeah.
I went through those for a while.
They were handy when I was in jail, man. I tell you what.
Yeah, totally.
That's
Don't
when
be
I
bending
invented them
over.
because, it was like you just wrap that around your wrist and have it handy. Because
Is that the idea behind it? You
soap
won't
on a
drop
rope.
it.
Yes.
Is it that big?
Oh, yeah.
When I was
Because
in
if you drop soap,
when I was in prison, Keezy, I wore it around my neck 24/7.
Yeah.
Right.
It was sort of carved into the shape of a koozer,
Yeah.
which
Right.
made it easier when people bent over in the shower to clean out their nuts.
Oh, so
Remember Mike Lane's story about the nuts?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear that?
Yeah.
was it to do with putting a tarp down and?
No,
No, he
it wasn't the anal beads.
Yeah, because
No.
I've heard that yarn a million times from different people.
No.
This one was he was trying to convince his partner at the time that she should give it a go, back door. There were some discussions around it. And he thought, well, who am I? Who am I to put this kind of pressure on my partner when I have never tried myself? And this thought occurred to him while he had a brand new bar of
Soap.
soap
my
in his
God,
hand.
G Lane.
And he jammed it up his anus. And he was like, see, sweet as.
True
And
story.
he loved it.
That would have hurt.
True story.
Like, obviously the size of the soap, but also just the soapiness.
Well,
Surely.
it's a real chode situation you've got there.
But also, what was disgusting about it was when he put the soap back on the little dish there.
Yeah. You know, oftentimes you go to somebody's house and they'll have pubic hair on their soap.
Yeah.
This was worse.
It was streaked with
What?
excrement.
Ew. It's a disgusting story.
I think this one needs a warning.
And
on
he's
it.
disgusting. Listen to the Hodaki Big Show, 4 till 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki.
feeling a bit woozy, fellas.
Oh, no. Bye.